my god. Well, that was fun. Hi everybody. How's everybody doing? I bet you want to see my face, don't you? Oh my god, I can't win today. It's my face. Oh my god. Wow. Alright. We're alive now. Jesus Christ. It's always a mad dash before I start streaming. This is like absolutely bonkers. But we are alive. And I think everything works. I'm like slowly fixing everything that was busted yesterday. But we are here. Oh my god. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody got their Grey Kings on today. Everybody snag yourself some Grey King, because you are all about to watch me see if I can get some Grey King. And I'm gonna be a super sad dude if I cannot. So this is some fingers crossed situation right here. Let us begin the Grey King goody goodness. Should be exciting. Oh, that sucks. I mean, I hope I have some good luck. We will find out. I'm not, I don't know, cautiously optimistic? I guess we'll find out. Oh, I know why my face disappeared. Aha, okay. Here we go. Grey King time. 200... No. 50 for suspense? No. Oh god. Oh, I can just feel it already. Thanks, Army. Come on. Come on, Mr. King. I demand you show yourself. Mr. King, no! Please! This is the worst feeling. I'm just so helpless. Please! No. He is mine. We'll spin for the Grey King. Excellent. Hey, Gustavo. Well, that means I get to keep a lot of resources. Although, I kind of want 2 of them, because I feel like running 2 of them might be a legitimate thing. Thank you, guys. I kind of feel like 2 Grey Kings is a thing, but I kind of want to save my resources. I'm doing it. I want another one. I'm going greedy. Because I feel like a team with 2 of them is actually going to be useful. I'm going crazy. Straight up lost my mind. Because I think I can make enough mana to fill 2 of them, and I think they're devastating enough that having 2 of them on one team would actually be kind of legit. Maybe not. But if it is, I want to be the guy who's got it. Now I'm just being super greedy and the game's gonna like poison me for my my awfulness. This is like straight up greed mode at this point. Come on. At least the suspense of it is gone. I don't feel like emotionally destroyed if I don't end up getting another one. But I want one. Give me another. This game is gonna shoot me in the face for even trying this. Alright, so none with that. Guild seals? No. Yes! Woohoo! Double Grey King. Double wheel spin. That's what's up. Alright. That made me feel good. Now I'm in a really good spot. Alright, no more chests. Jesus. That's enough of that. Is it gray? Nope, it's gray. It is the AY kind of gray. Mr. King. Up you go. Up and up and up. Ooh, almost a code 2. Not enough orbs, or not enough, trait stones. I've been, like, aggressively upgrading every single troop I had, so I just, like, obliterated through all of my trait stones. Fortunately, the wisdoms come fast and loose. Maybe I'll just use a power on him and call it a day. There's my man. Alright, let's take him for a spin real quick. Yeah, I definitely got lucky there. But I do feel like having 2 is actually going to be useful, so I kind of want to do it. Oh god, is he? No, he's not undead. I was gonna say, I'm like, is he undead? I think this is actually totally fine. I would rather level up my Necromancer. I'm gonna go red and purple. Is there a good one of those? That's decent, right? Because we make blue and purple. Yeah, alright. We're going that team. Hey, what's up, Corn? Ooh, all those victories. Ooh, that's a nasty team, though. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got here. We're going to take this for a spin, and then we're going to jump into some Wild Court. I mean, that's no fun. I mean, that's fine. There we go. Now we got the party started. Oh no, I forgot. This guy makes like a bone storm. Dear Christ. What? What? Undead troops are wild. Purple and blue. Guess we'll go blue. And then purple. So if this dude had skull protection, he would be like super busted. I mean, just make him be quiet. And then Grey King him again. I think he's green and purple. Ta-da. Oh man, Corn, you just missed it. I literally just did it like 2 minutes ago? 3 minutes ago? Literally just a second ago. I'm sorry, my man. It took me, let's see, I got the first one in 600 gem keys about, and then the second one I got in about, like, 3,000 glory keys spent, and maybe another, what, 2,000, 3,000 guild seals, something like that? So I still got some in the tank, which is pretty nice. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I want my Scully boy. What even is this? An Ice Aegis, really? Alright. Guess I'll do red first. Ooh, this was the song I used as my fake drop before. In that one video, if anyone saw it. Oh, they're in so much trouble. Look at all this nonsense here. Alright, so if I do blue, I'll get a 4-match out of it. Hooray for me. And then... Christ, I can't even tell what colors they were. Red. What? Woo! The skulls... The skulls are so plentiful. Explode, explodey. So much craziness. Brown. Think they don't share nothing, huh? I'll just hurt his friend up there. Is this guy summon? No, he doesn't. It's just annoying. So, purple. Jesus. Red just for fun. So double Grey King. That's what it's all about. Although the top troop being so weak against skulls makes it so flippin' dangerous. That's the worst part about it. The first troop cannot survive all of that. So I just need a different way to generate mana instead of using this dead gauntlet thing, and I'll probably be fine. It's just a shame that I still can't make something awesome with undead. Because I kinda wanna. That's fine. Reds. I just need uno mas. Dear God. Just need to survive long enough to cast it. Jesus. Alright. Purple, brown, brown. I saw that. I saw that. Brown's the one. And then I just need to... Ooh, got a Doomskull Storm. Oh, this is gonna be wild. This is gonna be straight wild. And then, of course, they're running a class that can actually protect against skulls. That's not as fun. Not as fun at all. Hey, what's up, Rasmus? Is it so hard to just... Yeah, I definitely think we're gonna just do this constantly without, whatchamacallit, without trying to run an undead class. I'll try and see if I can throw another undead person in there to get some magic pump, but technically they're pumping each other. Actually, am I getting 4 stats every time I do that? I think I am, right? I should be getting 4 stats every 4-5 match. Alright, here we go. You ready for this? This should do it. We'll go jar. So we'll have a crap ton of blue, which should be plenty of that. We do anything with any other colors? No. Plenty of blue, and then Leprechaun to start it all off, I guess. And then I'll run this with a Dragon Guard for no reason. Or not this. Banishment. I'm not going to be using Fireblade, but they're all kind of pointless. Alright, this should be fun. Banner, lots of blues and greens, I guess. That's hunky-dory. So now every time I get a 4 match, I should be getting 4 stats to each of these guys, which should be stupid. I should probably turn off the Firestorm part. Oh well. Don't kill one already. It's rude as shit. Green would be sweet. Don't do that. Alright, so I definitely need to turn off the Firestorm next time I do this. My poor guy. My man. Look what they did to my boy. Ooh, Song, go. So he's up to 35. Purple is super legit against these guys. Oh, that's disgusting. Blue, just for fun. Explodey Splodes? Yeah, that's good. What are we up to now? 39 true damage? Jesus. What did I say, purple? It's kind of really fun because now I'm just able to throw someone above them. Hell, maybe I should even try and build it that way next time. Purple. And then I'll just blow up the board for no reason. And again, for no reason. You're never gonna win. Victory is mine. I'll do it to blues. This is like kind of crazy. And this would have been so much better if they didn't kill my dude up top. Alright. This is a pretty decent team. This is actually pretty sweet. Oh, I forgot to turn off my storm. I mean, it's not that big a deal. Oh no. All your red people can't do nothing. Oops. Now I just need literally anything useful. Just get the browns going. Jesus. It's so rude. Get the storm looking the way I want it again. And then just pop a leprechaun for good times. So, look at this. Look at it. Do you see? Do you see what we've done? The amount of magic pump we're getting by having two on the same team. And they loop. It's stupid. Stupid, I tell you. Oh my god. It's not the summoning part that I like, although that was a nice secondary benefit. So like the amount of magic pump that I can get out of these two now working together like this, so like getting two is actually the best thing that I could possibly do. Oh, I'll just do Razor Armor, hell yeah. Why not? So now I don't have that Firestorm start, which is perfect because I don't want the Firestorm start. And I've got Skull Resistance for that Web Spinner. And I have Banishment just for fun. Now we're up to... Wait, are we not getting double? Oh, my stats must be lower. I was watching Tacit's earlier, and I think his started with 39. Or 31, I mean. Oh, no. Ooh. That's kind of scary. There's so much crap. There's so much Moonrabbity crap. Oh, sweet. Whee! Kinda don't care. I care a little bit. Alright, now I care. So the wind-up is the worst part about these teams, huh? Because, like, the moment I can go, this will be super great. But the wind-up is the part that's going to make this hurt a little bit. Yellow. Oop, that's not yellow. Haha! Ah, skills. Alright, I'm not giving up. I have to see what my starting stats are, though. And Dragon Guard doesn't have 50% mana star, correct? No, they don't. So, alright, let me stop being fancy. And go, let me just straight up tighten it. Actually, Archer? Archer would get me at least a storm I care about at the start. And that'll start doing Hunter's Marks. This might be better, actually. Because that'll rain down a bunch of greens and then I'll flip it. Yeah, alright. This might actually be better. Purple. Blue. I forgot to check my starting stats. Boo. What? Now I've got a Skull Storm going on. I should have popped Jar. Green for days. Up to 47. This is devastating, honestly. How high are we gonna get this bad boy? 59 true damage in a shot. It's gross. The team works. It works! So the 50% mana start on this team is really, really important, which is why I'm using the Leprechaun, because without the Leprechaun there, it's taking me too long to get it started, which caused me to lose in those other teams. So, like, I fought this exact team before, for instance. All I need to do is get Jar going quickly, and then the team basically just autopilots from there. Although having Cleanse would be super nice. That was super useful. I mean, Apothecary wouldn't hurt. I don't want that guy to cast, so we're going blue. And then I want to get the Ice Storm going. Jesus. And now all I need... Oh, and we're not frozen anymore. What do we think our magic pump is up to now? 55. So 55 true. Blue. It's so gross. It's so gross. Oh my god, it's gross. So this team I need the looping. That's the reason I'm not using the Wild Court weapon. But double Grey King is actually super fun. Alright, here we go. Now we get to do the... I intentionally saved this for you guys because we are going to do a dramatic reading of The Hunt Stirs. While exploring the underworld, we happened upon an old friend. Aha! An escort! It is like the gods are watching over me. Somebody needs to. I fled here to escape Titania, but fear I have gotten lost. Of course you have. I hope this is a guy down there. I don't even know. How fortuitous. You can lead me to safety. Of course I can. Oh, it's a little goblin guy. Alright, I'll switch up my voice for the next guy. You'll have to be like even whinier than the way that I made Athorius. That'll be a good time. I'm trying to do my best salty impression. I know I'm not nearly as awesome at it as she probably is, but it's cool nonetheless, and I'll hear nothing to the counter. Yeah, that's how Athorius sounds in my mind. Hey, what's up, Drock? No! No, what's this guy's voice gonna be? He's gotta have a different kind of voice. Maybe he'll be like a grumpy, old-timer kind of gnome dude. I'll go with that guy. He's gonna be like the seasoned vet voice. We'll do that. And then... I love how hard I'm trying. I'm like, must get ideal combos. Green, and you dead. Bap. Hey, September. Alright, here we go. This must be Feywild Forest. The what? I remember it well. Tessarion read my stories of the Wild Hunt when I was but a boy. Sounds ominous. But if the rumors are true, you and Atlanta imprisoned Orion, yes? That takes me back. He used to lead the Wild Hunt, so someone must have taken up his crown. I see. What's with this? The gnome guy's got like no voice lines at all. We must seek counsel with their new leader. Why is that? They are Fey. Maybe they know the way to divert Titania's attentions. Don't say it. Indeed they must. She's obsessed with me, didn't you know? Not this again. I long to return to Crystara without the burden of being loved so ardently. No danger of that. I think Athorius is turning into Gollum. Is he talking to me? So I should be using my voice during that part? But now I typecast him as the grumpy old gnome guy. What am I gonna do? I can't ruin the, you know, the, what is the word I'm looking for? Oh, what is the word? Immersion. That's the word. I can't ruin the immersion. Or the consistency. I've already built up this character to be the deep-voiced gnome guy. Although now it gives me an opportunity to just use a whole other voice. Capture them alive! Says Puka. That's her official voice now. Oh my god. Oh, we're already up to 35 damage. Poor people. It seems that you attract trouble wherever you go. Excuse me? I've never been kidnapped so much as I have when we are together. I see. My poor hair can't take this kind of stress. If I'm not careful, it'll start going grey. A tragedy. We will never get an audience with the Wild Hunt's leader at this rate. I agree. I think they intend to hurt us! Oh, hunt us! What gave it away? Alas! It is a curse to be so delicious! Mwah! Delicious? Yes! These mad fae would pick their teeth with my bones if given a chance! That is a bit graphic. It's not my fault that I taste so good! You must help me flee! You know what? I'm out. This is the cringiest shit ever. I don't even care. I'm not sure if my voice acting for Athorius has been consistent through any of the scenes, by the way. But it's not about the consistency, it's about conveying the emotion. That's what we're here for. Bring them! No, this is this guy. Bring them to the Wendigo! That's what that guy would sound like. Oh, so much. Oh no, there was a 5-match. No. Whatever. I'll just punch the gnome in the face. Wait for me! My hair is unused to this strenuous activity. You're still here? I can't believe you had abandoned me. I can. The nerve of you! I'll have you know that I am a prince! You've mentioned it. Once we're out of this forest, you'll answer for this negligence! Great. And another thing! My father will be very displeased when he gets the news of my treatment. Are you even listening to me? I just had a thought. What are you doing? Unhand me! Hey! Nope, that's not that voice. Hey! Wendigo, look! Put me down this instant! It's snack time! The Wendigo. I just need to have Salty come on and we can actually go back and forth. That'll make for the ultimate audio experience with the quest lines. Also, I'm pretty positive if anyone in my apartment is listening to me right now, they probably think I'm an absolute lunatic right now. Yeah, the audiobook version will be the 3,000 sub goal. I have too many sub goals now at this point. I can't keep up. Dead people. And now for the dramatic conclusion. How could you do such a thing? I, Prince Aethorius, reduced to bait? It worked. It matters not if it worked. It was positively barbaric treatment. You're welcome. I must return to the surface. The underworld is clearly no place for a prince. Good idea. And then the narrator says, and with that, Ithorius departed the underworld, artfully rearranging his hair as he went. End scene. Wow. Alright. Now who wants to upgrade supports? After all that. Was not paying attention. Wah. Right? That's the right number? Nope, that's the wrong number. What? What? 4, that's what I'm trying to do. Dear God. I hope you all enjoyed that. I mean, I had fun with it. I just realized that all my stream settings might need to get rearranged. So if there's like a lot of stream delay, let me know. That might be a thing. I just realized. Look at my gold. It was 66666. The horror. Glad you guys liked it. Here, I'll maybe give you a code to make up for my madness. I'm gonna roll them dice. Nah. Nah. No. Just keep it clean. Yeah, I imagine there is. It's probably back to the way it was before. So I'll have to fix that. For next stream. Unfortunately, it's not something I can fix while I'm streaming. I think I'll overpay on this one just so I can have it. I want to keep some of these guys around. Although I'll be getting more in a second anyway. Bap. The big boy treasures. Well, now you guys know. If I don't have a future in Gems of War content, I can totally get into voice acting, clearly. Got the Wendigo. I think we're still missing one, unless I missed it. I feel like I'm missing the... Maybe I have them all. Do I have them all? I haven't seen one of them yet. Wild Knight? I don't think I have Wild Knight yet. No, apparently I do. Oh, wells. More. I don't even know why I'm still opening more. I'm not even sure what I'm going for. I wonder how many Wendigos I've got. I think that was 3 that I remember seeing. So many priest chalices. I think that's 4. Let me check. Let's see what we got here. Wild Court? Or is it the Wild Court? Wild Court. Got 5. I think I need 6. Yeah, I need 6. Right? Or no, I need 2 more. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we'll just ascend all of these. Get them all up to max level. Yeah, I was clearly just spamming the button and not paying attention. So we got Mr. Man traded up. Probably should have did the Wendigo first. The Wendigo. Do I want to spend orbs on you? We'll see. We'll see. The answer's probably yes. So I did get the new Mythic. I opened it up at the top of the stream. So it took me, I think it was about 600 gem keys to get Grey King, the first one. And then I did a second one, because I got greedy. And then the second one took me another 150 gem keys, 3,000 glory keys, and 2,000 or 3,000 guild seals. But then I got a second one. And I actually think 2 of them on the same team is a super legit team. So, yeah, I was fortunate enough to get them both. And, hey, Gemma and Connie. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you guys caught the start. It was super legit at the start of the stream. I feel like I'm in a Mario 64 level right now. Alright, we just need like a handful more. Just go back to portal opening. Oh, I got 2 Wendigos out of that. Got another one. My god. Okay, yeah, definitely wait for that. Like, yeah, you definitely weren't going to want to wait till you can use your guild seals appropriately. How far away am I from some of these? I mean, that's probably fine. Probably never going to use some of these other troops. Yeah, we'll see. So much renown. Hurrah. Alright. We did the quests. We did all that. Now we get to go in here and do some fighty fights. I already bought my tiers, so I bought up to tier 4 so I could grab the weapon. So I got that guy and upgraded, traded it, etc. So I think we are good to go now. Now it's just a matter of doing some damage. So... Wow. That wouldn't make sense. I'll just do Divinia. Why not? That works. Ta-da! This should be good. Hey, what's up, Super Scott? Thanks for making it for the stream. Ooh, there's a lot more explosions than I was expecting. Alright, I'm just gonna cast this, so I got more red for Ms. Divinia. There was a team over there. I'm pretty sure I saw a team. But they no longer exist. Rest in peace, other guys. Have you guys come up with any cool Grey King teams just yet? I only got to mess around with them for that like 10 seconds I had at the start. Oh, I just realized there's a frickin' dude there. And I just realized I have this thing up. Beautiful. Thank you. That beautiful cross-section. It's so wonderful. What time did you guys say it was by you? 2035. So what? My dumb American brain is trying to translate that. That's what, 8:35? I think, right? 8:25? Yeah, 8:35. That's not too late. This is actually like better streaming time than usual, I imagine. It's not like stupid late for you guys. Explosions are fun! Wow. That was a lot of mess right there. Yeah, I mean, getting the kingdom stats is also a super important part about getting mythics. Like, that's what's keeping me back from having some of the higher stats that I could be having. I think there's only, like, maybe three or so other kingdoms that I still need to make sure I get my levels, or my kingdom levels in. Because without even looking, I can tell my stats are somewhat lower than Tacit's, because I saw Tacit's Great King was doing 31 base damage, and I think mine must be doing 29. So he's got a couple other magic stats over me, which is rough. It makes me sad. Yeah, the Truffle Shuffle would totally work on this delve. Like, you would not need to do anything fancy or special if you wanted to just, like, rip through it. Oh, man. Kinda. Oh, yay. Explode explodes. Super lickety split. It's wonderful. What's fun about this team is that it wouldn't matter if these people were like level 50 or probably even 100. Like, it wouldn't really be that much harder. So that definitely makes life a little easier for everybody. Aww. Oh, there's so many yellows. Yes. Yes. There's no Yao setup? Really? Oh, no, there it is. I was like, that doesn't seem right. Yeah, pretty much any time you have a blue. So, like, blue is kind of a fun delve for any color, or, like, for any delve at this point, because you can run Gob Truffle teams to level it up at the start, and then you could either just finish it with that team, or you could potentially run it with a High King Iron Gut at that point, too. So, like, you get access to, like, pretty much the easiest delves on the planet if you use them. Appreciate it, Taryn. Welcome to the stream, man. I don't know if I've seen you in stream before. Everybody give it up for Taryn in the chat, man. He is responsible for all the weekly preview videos that you guys see and enjoy. Without his content, I would not be able to basically say anything useful to you. At least after the first, like, 6 minutes of the video. So big love to Mr. Taryn over there. Definitely no big ups to my memory, apparently. That was really awesome that you stopped by for the stream, my man. I hope you were here for my dramatic reading of the quest line. That was probably the greatest moment of my life. Maybe. And we get... Yay! I need more legendary ingots. Bring it. I'm all about it. So actually, if you go on, I think this would work. If you go on Twitch and look at my VODs on Twitch, you can probably rewind the stream if anyone literally cared about seeing that. Oh, that terrible alignment. I'll probably advertise that when I post the video. That people can watch my dramatic readings of the quest text. That's either going to get me like the most clicks I've ever gotten, or like literally no clicks because everyone's deathly afraid. I mean, the meme teams are always the best. I actually watched that fight back a couple times last night. I was just like, I can't believe that worked. I mean, Peasant going in for the kill, like, how do you beat that? I don't know if life gets any better than that. Aww. Technically shouldn't have done that, but it's fine. I'll just put the hurt on people. Ah, yes. Oh, man. Today was exciting. I ordered a inside-out pizza for whatever reason, and apparently what an inside-out pizza means at this place is that the sauce is on top of the cheese, but it's the exact same ratios as always. So, so like, I don't really understand the concept of it. Like, when you eat it, it basically just tastes like a regular pizza. It's just like you're touching the sauce instead of the cheese first. I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't bad or anything, but I was just kind of confused. I'm like, why would I... Like, what is this bringing to the table over the regular pizza? Yeah, so last night, for folks that weren't there at the stream, I put together that meme team that I made in... I think it was my first PvP Teams with New Toys video, where it was like, Sword of Heroes, Gargantuar, Fallen Valdis, Peasant. So as you can tell, that team is a little overpowered and amazing. But we totally beat an actual proper team with it. Because we're the best. So I think they must add the sauce after the fact. Like, because to your point, the sauce was like normal. Like, it was just like... So it must be they put cold sauce on it. Now that I think about it, I don't know. Now I'm really curious, actually, how they make that. They must have put on the sauce after the fact. It's the only way that makes sense. I mean, it tasted fine. It's just weird, because it tastes like you got a white pizza, and then you just, like, put sauce on top of it for no reason. I don't know. It doesn't taste bad. It's just a very weird thing. Oh yeah, Hierophant was the class. And of course Gargantuar. How do you guys say Gargantuar? Is it Gargantuar? Do you say Gargantar? Gargantuar? How do you guys say it? Because I'm positive I'm probably saying it wrong. I should just have a stream where I just literally go through every single troop's name and say it the way that I say it, and then you can all just laugh at how badly I'm pronouncing everything. And it'll just be unedited, so it'll just be like my first instinct when it comes to saying the troop's name. No. Gargantar is how you say it. Yeah, I don't know what it is. For some reason, Gargantuar just feels right. It's clearly not. It just feels right. Ooh! Gotta get another wheel spin. That just felt good. I love it when the enemies are burning like that, and then your Sun Spear hero just like goes bap 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 and just like zaps down a bunch of people. Makes me giggle. Makes me a happy man. Sure. Oh, that code is like right on the verge. Can I kill him with just red mana, maybe? I'm gonna kill him with just red mana, because that sounds more fun. No. I will kill you with red mana. Distract me all you want. No! Actually, that does make life a little harder. I don't think that's gonna kill it. Alright. Killed your friend. No, no, he's gonna die from burning? Yes. God, what is even... Clith? Is that a troop name? I think it is, now that you mention it. He was in that sorcerer event, right? Dear God. Oh, I was just like, what just happened? I guess I should have cared a little more that they switched around my troops, but I mean, it's such an early level that I'm like definitely not even thinking right now. I'm just gonna pretend a red's gonna come down. Ah, it did. It's just later than I wanted. That's where I saw it. I was gonna say, I think I saw it in the Sorcerer event, because I definitely saw that thing more recently. How would you even try and say that? Because it looks like it's going for, like, Cthulhu. So, like, I'm assuming it's pronounced somewhat like Cthulhu, right? I would think. God, I'm just, like, trying to... Cthulhuizix? Cthulhuizix? Is that what you would say? Cthulhuizix? Like, they clearly put that in the game to mess with people. Like, in what world is that a name you would ever come up with? Poor little gnome man. Wheel spin for the end of that. Oh, man. Ooh! That was mighty close. Oh, I just saw the format at the last second. Aw, you bastards. Three yellows go. Yeah. Oh, fine. I was gonna see if I could Yao kill that guy too. Because that would just be more fun than not Yaoing that guy. When you have the option to Yao, you Yao. That's just life advice. The winner is Peasant. Just Peasant walks in off screen, pitchforks them both, takes the win. Maybe that'll be an April Fool's video idea or something like that. I'll just like unironically make a, you know, a long rant where Peasant wins the tier list and then talk about all the values of it. Like all the utility he brings, how you can choose which 3 gems you destroy and how amazing that can be. Be like, have you even considered all the loot potential that Peasant brings to your lineup? It's kind of sad. I could actually really BS my way around, like, trying to make Peasant sound like a good troop. I'm just, like, thinking in my head already of all the dumb crap that I would say about it. I feel like for this song, they just were, like, testing audio equipment and hit record for some reason. It's like, Billy, what are you doing? You testing the synthesizer right now? Yeah, I've been recording this whole time. I don't have enough money to pay for this whole session. Just put it on the album. Screw it. I think Yao would have just killed them both anyway. Like, all of this stuff just sounds like someone's messing around with their first time ever using effects. They're like, let me just mess around with stuff. Well, I'm glad Sunspear freezes people, because I was not at all paying attention to the fact that they had Graveseer on their team. It's slower levels that, like, condition you to make mistakes while you're playing, like, other game modes, because, like, I'm barely paying attention right now. And you could just open yourself up to get killed by something stupid. Yeah, the pitchfork is legit. I mean, it does a max of, what's the theoretical max damage on a pitchfork? Well, I guess the theoretical max would be over, like, 200 damage, actually, without, Because technically, if the board was like a perfect split of Doomskulls all over the place and you just like chopped one of them with a peasant, he would explode the entire board of Doomskulls, which would do like 200 something damage, I would think. So technically, his damage potential is crazy. Bet you never thought of that. Checkmate, atheists. Peasant wins every time. I feel like I need to move my camera. I'm like constantly leaning this way. Let me... There we go. Oh yeah. More centered. What is this? What? I'm gonna find what that notification was and kill it. I refuse to deal with random ass notifications. Stuff like that drives me nuts. Alright. I was having fun messing around with Cedric before, but I do not feel like completing this situation with my team all topsy-turvy like. Oh, it's so tempting though. I'll just go straight up tinfoil hat mode for that stream, or for that video. Just talking about all the values of peasant that you've never considered, and what the government won't tell you. Hey, what's up, Exos? I mean, Gob Truffle does hold up for the end game. I mean, it's especially more useful if you buy some of the tiers, so you can, give it better stats. It also works better if you run a class like Titan, so that way you can have, well, Titan or Frost Mage or anyone who runs the Storms tree, they'll get access to the level 100 talent that gives you Elementals gaining 1 magic every time they cast, so that'll help like speed it up a little bit. This is a team that I'll use at least until like probably around 80 or 100 or so. And then after that, I'm thinking I'll probably switch to like a Ketris team. But I'll have to think about that. I feel like I could literally just swap Infernus with Ketris and my weapon with Yasmin's Pride and I would be totally fine. Three yellow, go. I don't think I got my wheel spin on. I mean, Gob Truffle is like the most mindless version of all the teams, that's for sure. Like, you don't really have to think at all with that team. You just cast, 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 cast. Well, that was the worst mana situation of all time. Oh! I saw that. I mean, there's no alignment, but don't care. Doing it live. Kinda still don't care. I'm just gonna keep doing it. Yeah, without Forest Troll in there, so like Leprechaun's in there, so Leprechaun is green. So Leprechaun, if you run a class like Shaman or Archer or Warden, will get you that Leaf Storm start that you would want. So you can just have like Hero, Gob Truffle, Leprechaun, and you'll be totally fine with that. Ocularin's a good choice too. I was actually using a lot of Ocularin in my monster dervish team for PvP. It was working out super duper nice. Ooh, we're bringing it down for this song. Boy band style. I mean, the Essence of Evil version of that should also work. It's kind of, I mean, Essence of Evil will just make them all basically non-existent. And the other nice thing about the Essence of Evil version of that team is going to be that you'll fairy fire those people that are all, you know, blown up by Essence of Evil, so they'll be taking extra damage as you gob truffle, so that'll help speed things up a little bit too. So you could totally do like Essence of Evil, Gob Gob, and Leprechaun. That could be a thing. Generally don't know why I took that command match after all that thinking. No, my beautiful mana. I'll just do that anyway. Get rid of the Cedric. Well, that was convenient. Nope. Yay. No, yay. Still worked. Ooh, he yowed somebody dead. I don't know why, I'm suddenly into this song a lot. It's just got that chill vibe I'm looking for. I gotta look up what this song actually is. What song is this? This song is called Enough by Mr. Fiji Ouija. Mr. Fiji Ouija. Of course it is. I thought that was a Mr. Fiji Ouija song, I could just tell. I mean, Mace of Claws teams are just fun in general. Like, I like running them because dragons are very explodey, so it's like easy to just build kind of just like mindless looping teams with them. If I was gonna build a version of that, though, I would probably use Glitter Claw and World Breaker. I think I had a team that I was running before that would actually just perfectly fit that. It's like Mace of... I think it's the Mace, Divinia, Glitter Claw, World Breaker, I think. That team would also be super effective. Where are all my work emails exploding? Yeah, that's fine. Work emails. What? Was I deathmarked and didn't even see it? That's a good time. Wherever I go, stay with me after all that I've been through. You know you I end up running to. Love this song. Each other's different points of view. I'm always coming back to you. I want to belt it out so bad. Oh my god. I just got this urge to like sing so loudly. For some reason that's more embarrassing than screaming the text dialogue from the quest that I was doing before. What sense does that make? Oh, I lost my Firestorm start too. Boo! Hiss. Wherever I go, stay with me after all that we've been through. You're always who I end up running to. We saw each other's different points of view. I'm always coming back to you. But when I'm singing this quietly, I can't like use my actual voice. That makes it less fun. Mythic Ingies. Alright, so the Dragon Mace version of this team would just go Glitter down there and Mr. World Breaker down there. And then the weapon would be the mace there. Class would go Dragon Guard. Think a banner I would want red and brown. That looks right. What storm does this make? Does this make a firestorm? I think this makes a firestorm. Yeah, sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. So this is another version of that team we could totally use. I don't think this would scale necessarily all the way up. I mean, I guess it would have a chance to, because you'll just be magic pumping constantly. And it does loop pretty extensively, so like, it's not impossible by any stretch that you could. Explode kill, bam! Although I guess Dragon Guard being skull resistant up top and having Divinia there for healing, I don't know. I don't know if you would be able to get all the way up to 500 with this, but you could probably get to like 150, 200 with a team like this. Ooh. Yes, song. Oh, I turned off my Firestorm start. I just realized that when I was messing around with my Grey King teams. Damn, I gotta look up a lot of music after this stream. I'm into this one too. Yeah, Worldbreaker is a fun troop to use, because it's just like, I don't know, he's so mindless. You just cast him, cast him, cast him, cast him. And with Dragon Guard class, he's just going to be getting magic pumped the entire time. Oh, this song is so good. Hell yeah. Not for this team, I'm not, no. I mean, I could theoretically use Shagra on this team if I was trying to do some Fireblade, but if I recall, I'll have to double check. I'm pretty sure this weapon burns the first enemy. Yeah, so I get some Fireblade with this. So like, I just Firebladed that guy, but not this guy, because you have to like recast it. So it's definitely a much slower Fireblade than like other instances. But, I mean, you'll still have access to it, so you can just instant kill people if you want to. Man, who's this song by? Snavs Us. Damn. This song is good. I was gonna say, I heard a Valraven noise like off to the side of my head. Oh, you done messed up. Ta-da! Get that all. Worldbreaker's your first mythic? That's amazing. he was the first Mythic that I wanted. Like, when I was playing PvP a bunch back then, when I had nothing, whenever I would fight against a World Breaker, I would get wrecked, and I just wanted him so badly. I just thought it was so cool that he would blow up the entire board like that. He still is a really, really good troop, and I honestly don't have that much trouble filling him up with mana. Like, I have him mana blocked, like, completely in multiple ways, and he still gets full with this team because you're just exploding so freaking much that it's like, well, yeah, of course you got him full. Did I miss something there? Why did I get an extra turn for that? Okay. I'll take it. I'll just do that because I don't like being frozen. Not gonna tolerate it. 84 damage, damn. Dragon Guard was something I only recently maxed, actually. Like, it is one of my more favorite classes, actually. I like it a lot, a lot, a lot. It's just the lack of 50% mana start. If it had 50% mana start, it would probably become one of my most used classes. Not having it, though, like, really hurts. Well, that's the wrong one. Which song are we talking about? Oh no, I can't go backwards. It doesn't save, I'm totally screwed. I think it was called, like, Snav Us. The, like, artist was Snav. Alright, now you're making me feel compelled to, like, dig it up somehow. There it is. Bow. That's what that song was. For inquiring minds out there. I mean, I certainly don't mind listening to it again. Yeah, this song bangs. This is like a song that I would be blasting in my car, like just like going crazy to. If anyone's ever seen me driving down the road when I'm listening to music that's really got me going, like, they must think I'm an absolute lunatic. That's something that I wish I could do on my stream. That I used to watch this Rocket League streamer that he would play. He would have like a jukebox request thing. Like, you could donate to him, and then when you would donate, he would just play literally whatever song you wanted. Like, if you sent him a YouTube link, he would play the song. So I guess he didn't care about like getting, you know, copyright claimed or anything like that. Like, he would just be doing it for the stream. But like, I used to donate to that dude all the frickin' time because I just love playing music and like making him listen to weird music that I liked. It's making me miss my Rocket League streams. I need to like check in on the Rocket League world, see what they're doing over there. Oh dang, that's some serious luck if you pulled him out of one of those. That's probably like one of those feelings you get where you're just like, wait, what? Like, you probably didn't even realize you could get mythics out of that, or you weren't even expecting one. Like, that's what I would be like. Just be like, wait, what the hell happened? And then World Breaker just runs himself at that point. It's so good. It's so nice. Get rid of Mr. Tankman up there. Does nobody use the purple that I'm making? Yeah, no one does anything with the purple, huh? I mean, the team still works totally fine without it. But the weapon is making mana that I'm doing literally nothing with. I feel like I should just cast people randomly at this point. Like, I'll just Fairy Fry them. And then Explode. And then World Breaker. Hey. Ooh, this song's cute. Yeah. I mean, do you see what my stats look like by the end of that? That was crazy. Oh, we got some really bad chest luck with that. Maybe the wheel will have better luck than this. Mythic Ingies. Why not? We're almost up to the orb. Let's go, buddy. Yeah, I only got Ketros myself very, very recently as well, so I'm very, very jealous. I got World Breaker, like, much later than usual. And I got Ketros much later than usual. So it was kind of like sucky. Those are always like the blind spots in my Mythic pool. Fortunately, they didn't have like a ton of value in Guild Wars, so like I didn't feel like I was missing too much. But it was nice to finally snag them. No, I wanted it. I'm just gonna do this so I kill them all in one shot. Whoop. Line them up, knock them down. Oh man, I'm like getting in the mood for some of that inside out pizza nonsense. That sacrilegious pizza. I was like, why are we not burning? I mean, it's kind of one of those things where there's really no reason for me to switch this team up, because like the way that this team works together is very, very nice, but not using the purple mana does mean that I'm not using the weapon to its fullest potential. Like, I could use like Dragon Soul even underneath that, but Dragon Soul will literally not scale at all damage-wise, so it's kind of not really all that useful. Because like, since the mana generation on this team is so strong, like it really doesn't matter that I'm not using all of it, but it does bother me like secretly, internally, that I'm not taking full advantage of the weapon like that. It's just kind of one of those things where it'll eat at me, but I'll survive, you know? Oh, that sucked. That mana mix was garbo. Fallen Valdis? Oh, okay, you got Obsidious after that. I was just like, Fallen Valdis would make me super mad. Because especially if it's like your first Mythic, you might not even realize how not good it is. So you'd be like, oh, I got a Mythic, and you get super excited, and then you're like being told by everybody on the planet that it's not that good. And it just makes you cry. I mean, I could put like Elamogrum on the team, for instance, if I wanted to care about the purple, but I don't think that would work as well. I can try it. I don't feel like that would work as well, though. I just have this, I have this love-hate relationship with Elamogrum, where they're like one of those mythics that I like, but I don't use ever, because they're not that good. Oh man, some of those are pretty rough. Like not having not having Wild Queen or Infernus or Obsidius, like those are the rough ones I think on that list. Like Wild Queen is someone that I didn't even think was that good initially. I was afraid of her. Like in my first tier list video, I think I put Yasmin's Chosen in a tier above her, just because at the time it was when the there was that meta team that everyone was using when Essence of Evil came out. So I had Yasmin's Chosen rated much higher than she should have been. Chalky. Goddamn. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones in there, unfortunately. I mean, that's just kind of the scenario where make sure that you're buying your Spoils of War every single week in the Glory Shop, so that way you can build up your event keys. Hopefully join an active guild so you can get like a decent amount of keys just from them. And then, you know, PvP your face off, so that way you'll get as much glory as you possibly can. Because I got a ton of my mythics, I shouldn't say a ton, I've definitely gotten a handful of my mythics just from like spending glory and then turning that glory into people. Should have cast Glitter Claw. Oh well. Turn my glory into people. That sounds much weirder than it actually is. Yeah, having TPK is like a big one. Like honestly, if whenever I make teams, like you probably have seen this already, but like in all of my like videos, whenever I'm showing you a new team in like a weekly preview or something, probably like 1 to 3 of them are gonna have TPK in it. So it's tough because like if you're running a storm of any kind, like TPK is automatically like an awesome add to that team. I still haven't activated the Firestorm on this class yet. 4 Infernus? You can like flex on some people with your quadruple Infernus. That's like how people flex on people when they have like multiple Zuuls. Like when they were, well, first they were doing that stupid team code glitch thing where they would just have a team of like 4 Zuuls to make everyone think they were super badass. But if you actually had the copies of Infernus, that would be pretty sweet. I don't think I've gotten that lucky out of Guild Seals, honestly. I did just get a Grey King out of Guild Seals, but usually, more often than not, it's either my gem keys, spending glory when I was leveling up, or like straight up VIP keys. That's how I've gotten like probably like the vast majority of my mythics. Double Anu with a DB and a St. Astra. I mean, the team can be good. It's kind of like, the only problem with that team that you've got is that it's going to hand over your turn a bunch of times. So like if the other team's able to just kind of like get their turn and do anything useful with it, like they should be pretty dangerous. There was a team that I fought that was very similar to that, actually. It was using a Champion of Guard, a Champion of Anu, a St. Astra, and it might have been a Dawnbringer, actually. It might have been a very similar team to what you just said. And, like, I was using some random nonsense team, and I actually almost died to it. Like, I think I ended up winning, but it took a long-ass time, because I just, like, was playing way too casually, and they started doing some weirdest stuff. So opinion on Grey King is that he's definitely cool. I'm still messing around with teams that I can use with him, but the team that I was showing earlier, I almost feel bad because that's like my favorite team that I've made with him so far, and it requires 2 of him. So, probably not the team that I'll be recommending most people use. But undead troops are kind of a very hard troop to build around. There's not like a lot of amazing undead troops, unfortunately. So it's really hard to like make a coherent team taking advantage of like dead gauntlets, for instance. So, in terms of his effect though, it's really devastating. Like, without trying too hard, I had my my Grey Kings doing, like, what were they up to? Like 60-something true damage? Because they were magic pumping each other. So that was kind of sick. I mean, I could show that to you guys in a second, since I'm on the final fight for this one. Ooh, yay, my work laptop's ready. Heck yeah. Gonna get a new work laptop on Monday. Happy laptop spin. Jesus. So many random pop-ups. I gotta figure out what's doing that. That's super dumb. Yeah, I mean, Bloodhammer would definitely be good. It's just, the class itself doesn't have any kind of natural skull resistance, so it's kind of tough making a ton of skulls but not having, like, a natural way of defending against skulls. So, I mean, unless you're using the Mountain Crusher on, like, a class like a Titan or something like that, and just, like, completely ignoring the Undead synergy, which would be fine. Because, like, Mountain Crusher doesn't need magic stat at all. Like, you'll blow up the entire board anyway, so it doesn't matter. What do we got? What do we got? What would I sub for Worldbreaker? Let's see. What would I sub for Worldbreaker? I mean, a Dragon Soul would work. It wouldn't be nearly as good, though. But Dragon Soul would definitely work. I mean, honestly, like... Oh, it's gotta be a dragon. Alright. Alright. I'll think about this a little more. So, Mace Weapon, Divinia... I don't know if Glitter Claw would even be used in this instance then. But we'll see. Troop type, dragons. Blah 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 blah. Probably that. This team would work as well if you did this with a Dragon Guard. So the reason why this team would work is that Shadow Dragon will convert yellows to purples, which will make more purples for Elamogrim, and your weapon also make purples. So this will actually make like a crap ton of purples, and they're all dragon types. So like this would also be a cool team. So I don't know if you have Elamogrim or not, but that team would also be effective. I can do a round of that. But as far as the Grey King team that I made, so this is the Grey King team that I came up with. Sure, we'll fight a life and death. That sounds fun. If we just silence the dude straight up, we'll be in a good spot. So I was like, no, give me a loop. Give me a loop, give me a loop. Alright. Purple is good. Yeah, purple. Purple. Go away. Brown next. And then... purple again. Got him! Oh, that's silly. My man didn't even have a chance. Yellow for sure. But only 39? Wait, what? Why is that only up to 39? Have I not gotten as many 4 matches as I thought I have? Alright. So yeah, they're gaining 4 magic every single time I do that. So like, it is mighty stupid. So this team is actually very effective, but it does require 2 Grey Kings. Because that takes advantage of the undead is pumping the undead in that scenario. So I mean, I'll paste the team code, but I don't imagine many people are going to be able to use that team just yet, since I was able to snag 2 of them. But if I was trying to only use one of them, the concept would be similar. I would probably just get another converting damage dealer in there. Skullmaker. Definitely would want a converty person. Glaceon is sick. Probably do that. This looks like it'd be mighty fine. Archer's still not even that bad because that would help me get mana for Jar of Eyes with the initial explosion, and then I'll switch the Storm to blue. And between those 2 explosions, that should be enough to get Glaceon going. The only problem is that I've got mana blocked on Grey King like perfectly, so that might slow down how quickly I can get to him. This might work. Let's try that. Let's see how that works. So, Explosion 1, Explosion 2, green people for sure. Just make them be quiet. And then explode anyway. And then I'll just do blue people for kicks. Can't believe I haven't Hunter's marked that guy yet. That's kind of really frustrating. Green again? Hell, this team might be working than the double Grey King version. I'm just gonna do it anyway. Pop! I forget what that weapon even was. That's the worst part about Silence. You can't even tell what mana they were using beforehand. You have to actually click them. So this team actually works like super nice. So this team would actually also work if you wanted to use this one. I was kind of surprised how easy it was to fill Grey King and all that. I don't know if that was a fluke or not. Let's see if we can do that again. Keep magic pumping. Definitely always get every 4 or 5 match you can, because that's gonna pump your Grey King every time you do it. Yellow Storm. What are we fighting? Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, what is happening? Oh, I'm so tempted to do that anyway, just because. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, so green is annoying. I have to silence Divinia first, so let's do that. And then... definitely got that. Ooh, that was so vicious. That happened so quickly. Just do that, and then greens. And this is the beauty of Glaceon, like he's just up there taking shots to the face and he just does not give an F. 0 Fs given. And he's already up to 57 just pumping himself, so I mean, can literally kill him with anything. This team's actually pretty sick. I have not shown the new Hunter's Mark weapon. I haven't tried to build around it yet, so let's try that. I think it's called Wild something, right? Wild Hunter? I mean, I'm running an Archer class. That's super redundant. Wouldn't need that. So let's run, like, the best class with the Archer class built into it. This is gonna get me a Brown Storm, but it's red. Oh no. Maybe what I meant to say was Sun Spear. So if I do that with Sun Spear, yeah, I always got perfect mana blocking. That sounds a little bad. And Furnace would have to be on there. And then Possess King just for funsies? This team would probably work. Probably work just fine. I think that would be fine. Actually, I think the new banner is actually better for this. Greens and reds. Yeah, that's pretty legit. Let's try that. I think that works. So guess it would make sense to hit the first guy. I'll just bait him into, oh no, he's free. I gave him 2 4 matches. That was some piss poor matching right there. Just gonna explode. Oh, that's why. I'm just like, why is my Infernus not doing anything? Because he be frozen. Or stunned. So the Obsidius kind of ruined my fun with this one. Damn. Armor class up in this? Oh, it's a Sentinel. That makes more sense. I mean, we'll just kill him with this anyway. I think TPK would have killed him faster. Well, that just ruined all my fun. Turning off all my traits made me so useless that fight. Let's try this one. Yeah, that looks a lot better. This all looks like how Sunspear fights normally go. I guess I should use the weapon at some point, though. Otherwise, I'm just killing everyone with this. And that guy's immune to Hunter's Mark, actually, so it doesn't even matter. I had some, like, combo in my head that I was thinking about, actually, that would involve, oh god, what was it? Mirage Queen. Because Mirage Queen is red as well, and that would make me be able to Hunter's Mark impervious people. Alright, let's figure out that team. Elemental, yeah. Alright. There's some synergy. That could be fun. This team is so overkill, though. There's absolutely no reason whatsoever to be running Hunter's Marks with Fireblade. Like, that's just, like, stupid amounts of murder. Although now my mana start is way slower. That part's a lot less fun. Nah. Damn, we got some epic sacks up in this. Oh, I saw that coming. Yeah, see, this isn't gonna work as well. I'm not a fan. Like, running with a non-looping or non-mana generating weapon up in the top slot always makes me cry a little bit. Because I need the ability to be looping more often than I am right now. I'm just gonna cast this anyway. I didn't even check to see if there was something out there. I should have waited. I'm just impatient because at this point I'm like, I just don't like this team. This team is just not the one. Just dart somebody for no reason. I'm just waiting for this game to be over. I guess I should just forfeit it. I always feel compelled to finish it out. I just want to start making the next team, because I know this one's already dead. Alright, that's enough. When I see a life and death with like 200 plus health. So, this should not be at the top. Mirage Queen does take some of that. This technically would be faster, but then Infernus serves no purpose on this team, actually. I would still want something... Hey, what's up, Chongy? Welcome to the stream, my man. Wow, this song's a little crazy. I like the idea of running this with this, because it would imply they have a lot of synergy with green stuff, so I'd want something that's making a lot of green, and of course there's really nothing that makes a lot of green. So like mana generation with this team as I have it right now is a problem. I'm not making mana nearly fast enough. This will help me with the greens for this and this. I mean, I could try Leprechaun because it will only be mana blocked a little bit. Ugh. See how that goes. No, I haven't done Purifaction yet. I've only gotten it to like level... What? Like 100 maybe? I haven't leveled it up too much just yet. Alright, so I've got this. But what I wanted to do is cast this first. Can I get away with it? Yeah, he'll probably take that. As long as he doesn't do something with this chunk, I should be fine. Or no, I guess I have to cast that first and then cast that. That's such a weird thing. I mean, that's kind of fun. So this should be doing triple, right? Bat. Ooh. That's a mean shot. That's a mean hit right there. Yeah, so triple, so like 91 true damage a shot. That's a little bonanzas. I would love it if that guy was not entangled anymore. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, game gods. I'm not a fan of Greenseer. Like, Greenseer is a good troop for sure, but I don't like how they don't have a fast mana start either. So, like, that kind of makes Greenseer not as attractive from that point of view, because you have to fill them some other way anyway. So it's kind of like... It's the problem I always have with Greenseer. I wish they weren't entangled, because then I could just kablam this guy. Still just gonna kablam people anyway? Is that not the right class? Oh, there it goes. I was just like, why am I not getting a trillion spiders yet? Blam. Well, this team kind of worked. Super bow shot bat. That kind of works. I don't know if I love this team, but it doesn't suck. I mean, it beat a life and death on the first try. And I think we beat this team before on the first try. It already speaks good things about it. Could I get unfrozen, please? No. Both of those are going to do bad things. So one secret about a team like the one I'm running right now is that with Wild Queen, when you make a bunch of skulls like that, it completely messes up the AI and they start doing really bad like mana matches. So it's actually really easy to kind of dictate how the game is going to go against the AI when you do something like this. Uh-oh. I messed up, clearly. I'm just patiently waiting for my turn. That's not going to kill. so hard to not take it, but I need to stop this more than I need to not die. So I'll do that. I mean, that hurt, but it's kinda fine. Snipe the gob truffle. No. Alright, now I would love to get Wild Queen some Manzas. That would be great. Would prefer not to get hit in the face while I was trying to do it. That's good. That was all very helpful. I can take a skull, so I'm fine with all that. I would really prefer not to be entangled right now, though. But I think it's worth it. So I'll do that. I'll snipe you. 'Cause I definitely don't want this guy around. No. 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 No, no, no. Boo. I'll just see what happens. So close. So close. Sneaking that one out. I don't know. The new weapon's definitely going to be harder to build around. Perhaps I've overestimated it. It is a very special weapon, though. Look at this. This is a terrible team. I want to fight that with my team just because now. Oh, I deleted my double Grey King team. Grey King. I hate how there's two spellings of the word gray. Why is that a thing? That was the team. Ran it with the Titan, believe. What am I doing? Oh, banner. Definitely blue and green. Pretty sure this is the best Grey King team that you could possibly come up with. Running triple Grey King would honestly not even be a bad idea. I'm kinda into this song. Oh, that's right, we came up with a better version of this team. This team is so rude. It's like they never get a chance. Look at that. Like, honestly, the multiple spellings of gray is like the most frustrating thing ever. It's just kind of like, why are there two different ones? Has anyone ever looked up like the etymology of why there's a EY and an AY? I think the world needs to know why this is a thing. I'm also super proud of myself for just like name dropping the word entomology. Watch, I used it in the wrong context. I shouldn't even be happy at all. No, I saw that prettiness. No, no, so much mana for them. Should we grab 3 of them? I mean, that's, I don't know if I would recommend you get 3 of them. What is this weapon? Oh, I'm not letting you do that. Hell no. I mean, 3 of them still wouldn't be a bad team, though. That's the sad thing. Like, having multiple Grey Kings is not a bad idea at all. Is that guy seriously immune to mana drain of all things? Silly man. So I think because of troops like Grey King, we're going to end up having a lot of impervious style troops getting used more, because like I can't really do anything to that guy besides hurt him with the true damage. I mean, granted, the true damage is pretty darn brutal, but he's just going to sit there and not get silenced, so he's still always going to be able to do his thing. But I mean, because of double Grey King right now, 75 true damage. 79 true damage. Like, that's just crazy. Trying to see how many I can get before I kill him. 95 true damage. Oh, it's definitely a mispronunciation of whatever I was attempting to say. Etymology? Oh, okay. Etymology. But yeah, with 2 Grey Kings, you can get them both pumped up to 95 damage. Ooh, it's this song again. I mean, it was up to 95 at that point. Unless that's just the stream delay talking at that point. But, I mean, we got him stupid high. Brown it is. Look at this. Brown, 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 brown. Good night, my friends. Oops. Like, this whole team might as well not even be on the board at this point. I'm just gonna sit here and mess around with these people now. Must do more magic pumping. More magic pumping required. We're only up to 63. This is pathetic. I mean, I'm sure I could put together a Mang team that would be insanely effective for you to run through. Let me do that. One cast of Grey King just wiped them all. Well, so the Doom itself is not going to get affected, but yeah, all the troops in that is going to be totally neutered. Alright, so if I was making you a Mang team for this, what would I do? It'd be Mang, it'd be Leprechaun, because I'm going to run it with Titan. Titan starts with a Dust Storm, so that'll get me a ton of browns. Ton of browns means that I want some brown mana converters. Gimlet is a person that is sharing mana with this, and then I would use... I mean, I could use Possess King to make it as stupid as possible. Let's just see. Who else we got? I mean, I like Possess King better than all those. Let's see, what else? There's got to be a different converting troop that I could use instead of Gimlet. Ooh. That's spicy. I mean, I think I could just use Yao, actually. I think this team would be fine. Let's see that. Let's try that out. That should be totally fine, though. Like, I see no reason why this team that I just made wouldn't be able to get to 500 and beyond. Like, I doubt it's the most efficient way of getting there necessarily, but it certainly would work. I mean, I haven't even cast Mang yet. I'm just gonna switch him. No! I wanted to switch that poor little guy. Ooh, kill him with Mang, that's embarrassing. Club him over the head. So, I mean, I see no reason why this team wouldn't go all the way. It has a lot of mana generation to get safety from Gimlet. Possess King will help you in the early game get as much of the Storm as you possibly want, and then it'll just help you with mana generation after the fact. I suspect this team will be mighty fine. I would ideally kill this guy with Yao. I don't want to take purple. There we go. Now we got Yao up and running. I'll just use Yao to kill that guy for no reason. Do this. Do that. That. And then Yao match. And then Yao match. Yeah, this team would work. It wouldn't have mattered if these troops all had like 500 stats or 1,000 stats. Like, this team would be able to shred through this just as quickly. So, this is another team that you could totally use. I can paste the code for you guys in a second if anyone was interested in using it. Oh, there's like so much almost Gimlet everywhere. Well, that was cool. Just use Gimlet for kicks. Team's just running itself. Go make myself a coffee or something. Oh, you silly people. Just activated my trap card. Kinda sad there's no Yao. Kinda wanna be Yowing right now. This team is mighty fine. I'm just gonna take the skull. So here's a little bit of delving strategy. These guys are gonna charm me, which means if I steal a crap load of attack right now, I'm gonna be hitting my own Yao for like a crap ton of damage. So I'm probably gonna wait until those guys are done first and then cast my Mang. Just so that way I don't end up hurting myself so viciously. That's a bad move. There we go. Well, that's one. That's two. Now we can start manging people. The song's pretty good. Yes, song. This one right there. I was about to say, I'm like, I can't believe I can't make a 4-match out of that. Get the wheel going. This fight is so weird. I can't tell if this is the laziest team that they've ever made or just like the most fun team they've ever made. It's just this celebration of gold. That little corner. So yeah, this team is not the fastest for the early stages, but in the late stages, I think it'll be very, very, very safe. So I will probably switch to this team once I get higher up. But for now, it's just a demo for you guys to show you what I'll probably be switching to. Yeah, definitely not my goal, unfortunately. Now that I'm like fleeced dry after the horde. Bam. Super slap people. I'll just hit him anyway. Just fighting this team is all about just making sure that this guy never gets mana. Sure. That works. Mimic team. Wheel spins for mimics. I'll just do it just to be safe. Just for safety. So much almost yeah goodness. Ooh. Oh, that was some lucky mana bouncing. I'm so close to just killing him with Yao. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. I'll paste this team code when I'm done, so folks can experiment if they like this team or not. This one's relatively easy to make as well, so hopefully a lot of people could throw this together. TPK being like the only potentially harder troop to get. Oh man, there's almost Yao everywhere. Spin it again. Wow. Just straight killed that guy? Yeah, and you have no idea how much I'm not looking forward to my updating of the wheel. I showed it last stream, but I mean, I've got my sauce of death, my other sauces of death, hot sauces that I'll be taking just straight with lime vodka, of course. So all of those things are going to be on the wheel for my 1,000 sub stream. And it's just gonna be, you know, me hurting myself for your pleasure. But that's gonna be what my wheel gets converted to once I do that stream. It's looking like that stream will probably be next week. If I stay at the current pace that I'm at like 950 or so subs now. So as long as I get like 5 to 10 a day, I should get there. But this could be a level 500 team if you want to use that. Kinda like my dragon team better though. Just from a having fun at the earlier levels perspective. Ah! Ooh, code time too. Uh-huh. That's what I'm talking about. And if my stream delay is as bad as it was before, I will wait and wait. Hey, what's up, mister? You came here just in time for the goody goods. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I'm like oddly excited for my stream, my 1,000 sub stream actually. Like, I'm very curious to see how well I'm going to do during that entire thing. It's either going to go, like, not as bad as I think, or like 80 times worse than I think. Like, that stream will end up lasting like 2 minutes because I can't handle it. Let me, do a little bit of that. Ooh, yay. I love it when I get to fairy fire people. Aw, they're all immune though. Boo, ruined my fun. Yeah. Oh wow, I turned my head and every single thing died. Yeah, I honestly, I don't know what my ambitions were when I started my YouTube channel, honestly. Like, I was always helping people in the guild out with like random team building stuff. And I think I got bored one day and just decided that maybe I should try and make a video. And I think the first video I ever uploaded was like this super dumb, like me getting a 6 yellow cast with my, what is that weapon? Jesus Christ, my brain just stopped working. Sky Hero, Jesus, literally couldn't think of it. So I mean, I don't know, I just made that, and then I guess the rest is history. Now it's like probably one of my most favorite things that I do. Like every Monday, I look very much forward to making my weekly preview videos and just learning new little random dumb tricks in Photoshop or in Adobe Premiere for my video stuff. Like, I don't know. It's kind of my favesies now. So yeah, I mean, I want to celebrate it, if nothing else. But I'm hoping to make it entertaining for all of you guys as well. I figure watching me die is probably the most entertaining way to do it. I'll see you, Rasmus. Thanks as always for hopping in, dude. What's your video idea, mister? Let's hear it. The next video that I'm making is actually a obscure mechanics video. So it's like a video that's going to talk through like a lot of things in the game that probably a lot of people don't realize exist or don't understand how it works. I think that video is going to be very, very interesting. And I have a feeling that it's not going to get a lot of views because it's a weird subject. If I make the title super clickbaity, I could probably get views out of it though. But I think it'll probably be one of the more important videos for people to watch. That's like really why I care about people watching it. It's probably going to be one of my more important videos to actually watch. It's just hard to like get people to care about obscure mechanics. But like people that take the game very, very seriously, like they should care a lot about them. So we'll see. But that should be a fun video. here's what you do with these troops. Just kind of like, how's the best way to use these troops? Like that kind of a video. You've got me on the edge of my seat, mister. I can't handle it. Kind of glad he blew up the board, because I'm just like frustrated with what I've got access to at the moment. Let's just do the skull, because I'm about to get my manas anyway. That was a really crap board. Wow. Wow. Not going anywhere, Mr. Bird. Sorry about that, dude. Oh, like literal storytelling? Would I have to animate this video? Oh, like playing the game but building a story around what's happening in the game? I feel like that would probably make for like interesting stream content. I could probably do that for like a stream maybe. I don't know if people would want to watch that video. I would watch it. Like I would be interested as hell to watch a video like that. People are fickle though. I've noticed the videos that get the most views that I make are like my, you know, like BuzzFeed style videos where it's just like top 10 troops or blah blah blah. Like people love that kind of stuff. That's what gets people up every day. They wake up in the morning and they just want to know, what are the top 10 troops? Even though that video was like super long. Actually, that one wasn't that long actually. I think that one was only the top 10 troops video I think was only maybe a half hour. That one isn't too bad in the grand scheme of things. But that's also why I released the PvP teams video, because like that one is less than 30 seconds. Huh. I'm trying to imagine what this, like, how this video would play out. Like, to make it only 30 seconds, it would have to be like, I'd have to be able to win a fight very, very quickly for the story to have like a meaningful ending, right? Like I'd have to say, like for this thing, what am I doing right now? Am I delving? So it's like, the dragon and his dragon guard entered the wild court. And what do they fall upon? A pack of wolves with an undead champion leading them to battle. The hero is mighty, and he uses his mighty mace, which rallies his troops with mana. They hear the mana's call, but they do not reply. Davinia, in a attempt to rally the troops again, summons an explosion, and everyone thunders with excitement as Worldbreaker then takes to the front, raises his hands in a glory, and brings down the fire upon these wolves. And then he does it again. And then he does it again. The dragons cheering in victory as their front line falls. It is just a matter of time now. The Worldbreaker destroys them all. The Dragon Guard cheers on his friends and rides off on Glitterclaw. Something like that? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, so not narrated, but with characters? Oh man, I'm gonna have to do a lot of work for this one. And probably not be sarcastic as I do it. I will think about that. Story times with Keylime. That could be fun. I mean, I'll have fun with those videos. You see how much dumb fun I had doing that? As long as I'm just using my fake voices. My real voice I don't think is good for voice acting in any capacity, but ever since I've been a kid I always do dumbass voices, so I definitely do that in my spare time. So Mister, did you actually oh, you weren't here for the start of the stream. So when I post this video, watch this video at the start. I actually roleplay the entire quest line with voice acting and everything. You might find that interesting. Or you might rip your eardrums out. It's one of those two. When you get a chance. No rush. This song's pretty good. Like, look at these stats. Just by sitting here looping around, I'm just getting all these fun statty stats. Divinia's actually really nice for this delve because you just clean off all the garbage they keep putting on you. I mean, I don't care about the damage part. I'll just do it for the mana. How long will I be streaming? That's a good question, because we're rolling up on 2.5 hours at this point. That is a good question. Let me spin the wheel as I think about this. What reward am I up to? Maybe I'll stream till I get to the vault key, and we'll end it with a vault key, something like that. Maybe we'll do that. Oh no, I have to move that thing so I can see what the hell that said. Why, Gamora? That's amazing. Let me edit that so I can actually see the freaking announcements above it. Jesus Christ. I had to redo my entire thing, so all my placements are off a little bit. Alright. Next time I get an alert, it'll pop up over everything. Thank you, Why Gamora, for joining the channel. And the super sick name on top of it. A+ for you, sir. I mean, do you have Discord or something like that? If you have Discord, you could ping me on there, like pretty much at any time. Like if you jump into the official community, Discord, you can find me in there and just message me whenever you want. Anyone can. Some people have reached out to me before, just asking me for team advice. I think I've picked up a couple guildmates this way, actually. Yeah, definitely hit me up on Discord when you get off work. I might not reply right away, because probably when I'm done streaming, I'm going to figure out what I'm going to be doing with my life for the rest of the day. But, yeah, we could definitely chat. I think it'd be fun. I feel so bad. I'm beating up a crab. This is my buddy, man. Me and Hammerclaw go way back. And now I'm attacking him in the streets like I don't even know the guy. Salute to you, Crab Man. You are a hero. The Discord info is right here. So you can just message me right up there. It's a Keylime.live 0512. 0512. I'll just type it for you. I just wanted to be Vanna White for a second there. Kill the drowning man. He was already drowning and then I just like zap him in the face with a mace. That's kind of messed up, honestly. Yeah, no problem, man. Should be sweet. I love that on my overlay now. It's got like Y Gamora on it. It's making me just want to watch Guardians now. Genuinely do not know why I took that mana, but that's fine. It don't matter. Ooh, ooh. That was nasty. That was uncalled for. Sure. Kind of want to fairy fire them though. Just to hurt them more. Because that's a sick sadistic thing to do. Of course it rebirths. Always rebirths. Why wouldn't it do it? Did my music stop? Have I officially been streaming so long that I ran through all the music on this playlist? Sure did. What does this setting do? I don't know if that's one song or multiple songs. I'm gonna play that song that I liked. I love this song. I just want to hear it again. Man, my Discord just got blown up. Not just by you. What just happened? Alright. Back to gaming. It's only when I stream that I feel like I need a triple monitor setup. I always thought having a dual monitor setup was like a little extra, but once I started streaming, like I don't even have enough like real estate on the one monitor to do everything that I want nicely. So like having a third monitor would actually be super helpful. This song is so good. God damn. Well, that was convenient. I'm just gonna do this anyway so I can just start hurting them faster. Oh, I didn't even have to do the second one. Bam! It's so fun! Yeah, I really do feel like I need it. So I feel like what I'm gonna do with my, so like every year I get like a bonus around like April. I feel like the only thing I'm gonna do with that money to treat myself is get like a whole new setup. Actually, when I took my, so like my entire family went to go see Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one when it first came out. So like my cousins who never watch any Marvel related anything at that point in time, loved it. Like they all loved it. To me, I think that was like the perfect Marvel movie as far as like getting the like mainstream people into it. Because it was just like, you know, the story was good, like the action stuff was like epic. You know, Chris Pratt is kind of like a crowd-pleasing kind of a celebrity type person. So I mean, it was pretty sick. I feel like Guardians doesn't get enough credit for like how much it's helped Marvel, like just build that much of a fan base. But yeah, with that bonus thing that I get at start of next year, I think I'm gonna get a new computer setup, probably get another monitor, and then just upgrade my hardware. Because every time I make a video, it's like, it's fine, it works, but like the encoding time is really, really long, and like Premiere crashes like a good amount as I'm making videos. So like I've lost like an hour or two of work doing that because it doesn't autosave like I would prefer. So yeah, I feel like a new computer for next year is the best thing I can do, just for, you know, being able to play whatever the latest games are, but then also make sure that my content can come out all nice and snappy. I love how much I don't care about taking skull damage when you run a class like Dragon Guard. I just feel like a superhero, even though... Oh no! No! My guy! Oh. Alright, well that lasted all of 2 seconds. This is also where having Divinia is just so fun. Like, Barriered, Reflect, Bless, Enchanted on top of that. Like, there's just so much random crap happening when you do it. I loves it. I loves it so much. You can't uneliminate skills? Oh, you mean like they eliminated your skills? Yeah, that's no fun. Yeah, once those skills are taken, like, there's no way to get them back. So if, like, you get reduced down to 0 attack or something like that, like, you're just out of attack at that point. I really hate the wording of that new eliminate nonsense. Like, I can't, like, read that sentence properly every time I look at it. It just doesn't look right. I'll just do this. Yes, skill elimination is kind of like where, like Elamogrim, I'd say, is one of the cooler ones. Like Plague as a troop is another one. Like just having them on your team and then just doing a bunch of loops. You'll just like completely neuter the other team. Azura is also really good at that. Azura you could get in a quest line from Merlantis, I believe. So if you go to Merlantis, Azura is somebody that'll explode the board. So she's really good for mana generation, and she also eliminates skills. So she's super duper fun if you don't have her. Yeah, I used Azura in the Mythic event. It was totally fine. She works quite nicely. The nice thing during the event too is she actually removes the barriers that they put on themselves, so that part's also kind of fun. Ooh, 69 damage. Spin for 69, because we are 5 years old, my friend. Oh yeah. Is this song looping? I just realized I've heard this song for like the past 10 minutes. That must be like the one-time play button versus the the repeat other stuff button. As much as I like this song, I don't want to hear it like 80 times in a row and eventually you start to not like it because you've heard it way too much. You ever have that when you listen to music? Yeah, it's the Philly D shirt. It was like the first shirt that I ever felt compelled to buy. I was like, that shirt seems dumb enough that I would totally buy it. And I did. It's also my favorite one to wear out in public because I live in an area where people take sports way, way, way too seriously. Like kids sports. So I feel like when I wear a shirt like this, it's just like really pissing them off even though no one says anything. Because it feels like I'm making fun of them somehow. Like, I'll give you an idea of how crazy these parents are. During a kid's football game, these kids are, how old are these kids? They're about like 11 to 13, 14. These parents are literally screaming when someone drops a pass, for instance, on their team, their own team. If someone drops a pass, they will literally be freaking out, swearing, jumping up and down. Like, it's kind of embarrassing how insane they get about the sports there, at least football. So, me wearing a shirt like this to a situation like that, I get a lot of enjoyment out of something like that. I don't know if they appreciate it, but I like it. But yeah, I watch myself a Philly D video every single day. Like, I watch my Philip DeFranco as I drive home every single day. So, like, I'll have my phone mounted over, my phone mounted in my car, and I'll just be, like, listening to the audio as I'm driving. I actually just started listening to I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the podcast, We're Alive, it's called. It's like it's almost like an audiobook, but it's like more of like a movie, if that makes any sense. They have like narration, they have sound effects. Like it's a produced show where it's like there's voice actors for everything, there's characters, there's like, I don't know, it's a really well done show. It's all about like a zombie survival kind of thing. They just started up the most recent season of it after being gone for like a couple years. So I've been listening to that a lot. It's actually super fun. It's one of those things that like sounds cheesy, and it kind of is, but you get super into it. Especially if you're like me. I have a long commute every day. I don't know about long, but I mean I'm either in a car or a train for like, how long? Christ. I don't know, maybe like an hour to an hour and a half every day. Between like waiting for the train, being on the train. So I got plenty of time. Yeah, like it really, really does sound like it kind of is reminiscent of that kind of a thing, War of the Worlds. Is this song ever gonna change? I really do like this song, but I kind of need to hear another one at this point. Just turn off this looping thing and hit next. Okay. Think we'll get some other music now. Apologize if that was driving anybody crazy. I was starting to get to the point where I'm like, alright. The eliminate? Are you talking about eliminate? So the game now calls that eliminate. What would I say instead? Is that what you're asking? Or were you just asking what they call it now? They call it eliminate. Like, I think before it was worded, you don't hear the music at all? Do you really not hear the music? I mean, I guess hearing my voice is the more important part, but if the music's not there, then that's less fun. But yeah, if I was gonna word it myself, I would... Okay, as long as you hear the music. It might be a little quiet. I do try and turn it down a little bit so you guys aren't, like, hearing music blasting in and can barely hear anything that I say. I would probably word it like, just reduce blah stat. Like it was worded before. Like the way it was worded before was totally fine. Well, that's good. I didn't even consider that it might even only be coming through one audio channel. Glad it's going through both. Just nuke down the chicken and his little friends. I feel like I have to name this stream like Storytime with Keylime or something like that. I've done so much random ass voice acting this one. feel like I could do this team all the way to 500 if I wanted to. It wouldn't be easy, but I feel like it would work. Because my stats by the end of every fight look pretty darn good, and it's extremely defensive. I don't know, pretty sure I could get away with that. Definitely wouldn't recommend it to anybody. Just saying it's possible. Get some glitter claw action. Hurt that guy. Explode the board. That's me basically every time I glance over at my phone. I'm just like, do I need to do something right now? Just having a Divinia pop-off party. I'm just having fun gaining stats over here, my friends. Just having the time of my life. Got this up to like that much already. I will post that team in a second. I think I made it as a separate team. But it was Mang Yao. Mang Yao something Possess King. Oh, Mang Yao Gimlet Possess King. That's what it was. Hey, what's up, Fi? How's it going, man? It was Mang Yao Gimlet TPK. That's what that team was, if you were looking to swipe that one. I love how I say swipe like you're stealing it from me or something like that. I don't know about Pi Day. Pi Day's in March, right? 314. Yeah, of course, dude. When I give you guys team codes, like, that makes me feel more useful. Otherwise, you're just sitting here watching me chat a lot. Which is also fun, I hope. But at least when you get, like, team codes out of it or team advice, I feel a little bit more useful to you. Bam. So much glitter claw goodness there. Wah. Bam. Sucks to be that guy. Give that wheel another go. No! No! My mouse slipped. That feels like there should have been a glitter claw in there somewhere. Well, that's good. I'll just keep doing voice acting scenes. Whenever I feel like the stream's hitting a lull, I'll like open up a quest of some kind somehow and just start voice acting my face off. So this is my code wheel. So it either says nope or yeah baby. So if it says yeah baby, that's when I hand out a redeem code. Oh hey, what's up, Isabel? You totally missed me opening up my my keys. And you missed my voice acting, you missed everything today. I strongly recommend watching the first half hour of the stream when I post it later. Because there's some silliness to be had. It just landed on yeah, baby? Did it land on it and I didn't notice? Has nobody told me that it landed on that? Did I spin the wheel and not even realize that I got a code? Help me here, chat. No, you just gotta get it to land on it once. But if it landed on it and I totally missed it, that is possible. We will never know. But yeah, you only have to land on it once, but if somebody saw it land on it, I will trust you guys. Because that's the kind of stream we run here. Look at this, I got reflects up on everybody. Barriers up on 2 of them. Divinia's the best troop ever. You just listen to my sultry voice in the background, is that what it is? That wasn't where I thought it was. I mean, I guess that's a more useful way of keeping yourself entertained as you grind out stuff yourself. I totally get that. I mean, it's fine, Isabel, if you missed it. But I definitely do recommend it, because I definitely went crazy. I went straight up loony. I did my best salty impression reading all the quest stuff. I kind of can't wait to watch it back myself. I want to see how much of an idiot I look like. We are getting there. We are approaching. So I said I was going to end the stream once we get to that vault key. So we're probably like three delves away? Ish? Ryan, when you say you're done, are you like done? Like cleaned out the whole thing? Level 500 and all that? That would be pretty sick. Oh man. My phone super popping off. Oh man, you guys will also have to tell me what you think of my whatchamacallit, my latest video thumbnail stuff for my streams, because I just changed that as well. Because I'm trying to get like that same visual like design language across both my stream videos thumbnails and my actual video thumbnails. I don't know if the one with the gems on it, the placeholder one, is okay or not. But I likes it. Was that all me? I turned my head away for a second and I just noticed like the screen was still going bananas. Yeah, Panos hasn't been here. This must be like a bad time for him when it comes to streaming, because this is definitely like way earlier than usual. I kind of did this earlier for a couple reasons, one of which is very much me being impatient. I can't stand like waiting to open up stuff, so like when I told you guys I'd open it up on stream, I just knew that if I didn't do it like as early as possible, I'd probably lose my mind. So I got to stream a little earlier. Plus this gives me some more of my night that I can actually go do stuff later. Whatever that might be. Oh wow. Looks like I might have a handful of legendary tasks to look at in a second. That should be fun. My guild has been going absolutely insane with the legendary tasks this week. I think we're almost up to like, I don't even know, it's at least 80 I think. It's a freaking lot. Sounds like we just got more. I can't tell if everyone's just feeling super generous this week or if everyone just wants the Grey King or what. Oh yeah, we had to kill Mr. Crabman earlier in this stream. That was some sad times. Ooh, I like this song. I know where this song's going. Super into it already. Yeah. Wee. Just zap him down anyway. Next time we stream and Panos is here, we're gonna have to tell him we were missing him. Probably love to hear that. He's established a fan base. Panos keeps the chat nice and hype. Oh man, he would have loved all the Storytime crap too. Now I feel sad for Panos. I mean, I'm a DJ in the you know, wedding venue sense of the word, where I just kind of hit play. The guys over at Monster Cat are still looking into my account to understand why everything's still kind of busted. So like right now I'm streaming off the website. It looks like there was like a billing issue of some kind actually. So like the Streamlabs app disappeared like altogether for whatever reason. And all of the billing is done automatically through the Streamlabs app. So I think what ended up happening is that whenever the app broke, my account just like didn't auto-renew. So I had two issues at the same time. Like when I would try to log into the website, it would be upset with me because it was like I hadn't paid them. And then Streamlabs just wasn't working. So they're looking into it. Hopefully works. I mean, I always love Monster Cat stuff. Like even before they released this like streaming thing where folks like me can actually play their music on stream, I was always listening to Monster Cat's music. I kind of thought they were like relatively unknown. I feel like they might be somewhat still relatively unknown, but I imagine most people that are looking for electronic music these days definitely know who Monster Cat is. It's kind of hard to like listen to this genre of music and not run into Monster Cat at some point. This is crazy. I'm pretty sure this team might actually go up to 500. I don't even know at this point. This team might just actually work all the way. Like, I haven't felt really challenged on any of these fights. Oh man, Excision. Excision's some hard stuff. His, God, there's a song by Excision called Livewire that, so I was telling you about that, whatchamacallit, Rocket League streamer that I would request songs to. I requested that he played Livewire by Excision, and that song just goes like super hard and fast. He was going crazy. Excision's also got this like Mega Man song that was super good. I think Excision is one of those artists that I would love to go see in concert, but I feel like if I went to that concert I wouldn't survive. Like, I've seen videos of what those, there you go, man. You got Livewire, too. When you watch the concert videos for his stuff, like, it looks like everyone in the audience is absolutely bonkers and berserk. Like, I feel like if I wasn't on drugs, I wouldn't enjoy it that much or something. And I don't really do drugs, so it's kind of like, I don't know if I would really get into it the way that I should. I'd have to get more experimental that night, just so that way I could get the full Excision experience. Because it looks like everyone's having, like, just the best frickin' time. I still haven't been to an EDM show literally at all. Corin, you said you're around Philly, right? Love this song, too. climbing up the rafters. Yeah, that sounds about right. Does he play around here? Like, I'm trying to think where he would play out around here. Does he play at, like, Electric Factory, or where does he even go? And how much drugs would I have to do to get the full experience? Because much like the hot sauce nonsense I plan on doing for my 1,000 sub stream, I don't think my body will handle it very well. No, I wanted to do that. It was my turn. That'll actually be what we do. We're never gonna do like, you know, meet up at like a con or something like that. We'll just all go to an electronic concert together. That'll be how we do it. I will use you guys as my excuse to actually go out and see an EDM show of some kind. Fantasy fulfilled. Well, there you go. Ultra is awesome. I was watching Ultra a lot whenever they stream it. Like, Ultra looks like a blast too. Alright, you guys are starting to make me really, really want to go now. Starting to feel super left out. That actually sounds like such a good time. Hell yeah, Hell March. You are wrecking it, dude. Congrats, man. That's a sick-ass week. Now just make a team with both of them on it for no reason, just so you can flex all your new stuff. Ultra South Africa, that sounds kind of awesome too. I imagine South Africa is pretty amazing. That's another thing. I feel like I would actually love going to Burning Man. I just don't think I'm like weird enough to go to Burning Man. Like, it's just another one of those things where I feel like my own personal hangups would prevent me from having as much fun as I want to at a place like that. But just the idea of it seems crazy. Like, all the stories that I've read about Burning Man just sounds like the most effed up environment ever. Don't worry, Gina, I'm still here. Although we are probably wrapping up in like 1 or 2 more delves. Get some wheel spin. Yeah, definitely high fives for Mr. Hellmarch. Getting Zool and Grey King is kind of a sick way to start your weekend. Bum bum. You know what's weird? I'm curious if you guys are the same way. So, like, I grew up, when I was in high school, I used to listen to metal music, and somehow that transitioned to, like, EDM music. And I feel like the reason is like, it's all about the energy of the music for me. So, like, anything that gets you moving is, like, music that I really like. And somehow that transitioned from, like, metal to EDM music's come, like, my primary way of absorbing that kind of stuff. Oh man, I don't know. Burning Man I feel like is like one of those like rites of passage things where it's going to it is like you're gonna walk away from that experience with the story one way or another. Feels like something that's like a bucket list kind of item. Like it would be super cool to go. Although people seem to be saying that it's getting a lot more like mainstream, I guess, but maybe that's just like hipster people being upset. But it sounds like a lot of people are saying like the vibe of it is a lot different than it used to be. But just like reading about people setting up like barter systems and like all this other crazy ass stuff that they do, like sex tents and like people just trading like shoes for drinks and stuff. It just sounds like the craziest Mad Max environment I've ever heard of. Yeah, I mean, I listen to everything personally. It's just kind of like, if I'm going to be looking for music that I feel like I have a really strong chance of liking, it's almost like 99% of the time going to be some kind of EDM something something. Because, like, even when I listen to metal music, the kind of metal music I would listen to wasn't, like, it wasn't the kind of metal music where it's, like, the screamcore kind of stuff that people listen to a lot these days. It was much more of, like, the vocal kind. So, like, well, I guess that's not totally true. Because I would listen to, like, Power Man 5000, and that's pretty much just screaming. But I think the reason, like, Disturbed caught me so much early was just because it was, like, the vocal performance of it was, like, super good. Yeah, Gina, I don't know about all that. Definitely be safe if you try and go to somewhere like that. I mean, it sounds like it would probably be fine, maybe not by yourself, but I mean, it sounds like it's a community thing out there. And I'm saying this as someone who has literally no idea what I'm talking about, but the vibe that I get from reading about it, it seems like there's a community of people there. So, like, if you attach yourself to a community when you get there, it sounds like you would kind of gain a group of people that would protect you in that way. Yeah, of course I listened to a bunch of Linkin Park back in the day. Yeah, When Worlds Collide was really good. There was some other song they had that was less popular that I really, really, really liked. Oh, this song's super good though. Hell yeah. I'm trying to remember what that other Power Man 5000 song was. Now I'm gonna have to, like, dig through their albums and try and figure out what the heck song that was. Because When Worlds Collide was definitely one of them. That one was super good. I mean, I listened to a lot of Korn back then too. I remember the first concert, well, it wasn't the first concert I went to, it was like maybe the second concert I went to. It was like Edema, Drowning Pool, and Disturbed. I feel like there was someone else, but like that concert was amazing. Well, the way that your dog could save your life is if someone's coming at you, you can just kind of throw the dog. Just take him, leave me. I know you would never do that, but it's just fun to think about. I don't know what was wrong with me last night. I was like going down this weird rabbit hole of like watching these like crazy fight videos, and this one video was like these robbers were entering this guy's house, and he ended up fighting off like 3 or 4 of them by himself, but in the video his dog just kind of shows up and just is like inspecting the scenario just casually. Like, he doesn't care about protecting the owner, he doesn't care about fighting the other people, he's just kind of like checking out the scene. It's just so funny that there's this like weird intense fight going on and then some dog just kind of like, wonder what this is all about. Completely oblivious. Definitely not a guard dog. I mean, that was me on Reddit. I just found this like super obscure subreddit and then I just like went nuts on it. I'll see you, Isabel. Appreciate you hopping in. Well, now that I know we have so many EDM fans, I'm gonna have to, next time we all find out that there's, like, a show nearby that we want to go to, we're gonna do it a thing. We're gonna have, like, a Keylime Gems of War meetup. That would actually be super cool. Reddit's one of those places where, like, it's super easy. I mean, like, the easiest way to use Reddit, I'd say, is just sort by all. So that way it's just showing you, like, literally whatever the top voted anything is. And then when you find a subreddit that seems, like, interesting, just, like, go all in on it. You'll end up finding all these, like, massively obscure subreddits that you'll end up subscribing to. Like, one of my favorite ones is, living in a bus. What is going on in a bus? I mean, if you just take your bus to Burning Man, then you'll be totally safe. You can be like the next, who is that woman? There was that girl who just got like, not super recently, but she got like 1 million subscribers on YouTube in like 48 hours, basically, just by doing van tours. I'm gonna have to Google what a schoolie is. But if I had to guess, a schoolie sounds like it's taking a school bus and converting it into a living quarter? Yeah. That sounds kinda cool. I will definitely look that up. Just because the name Schoolie is cool as hell, if nothing else. You had me at Schoolie. I just want to know what that is. Yeah, exactly, that woman. She was doing the whole, like, van life thing. I think it's... No, I was just about to say, like, Jamila, but I'm pretty sure that's the actress from, like, The Good Place or something. So when you're done with this conversion, is it a place that you actually live? Like, will you live in that full time? Is that the plan? And does it move when you're done with it? Like, is it a thing that you would, like, take to work? Like, is it a fully functioning automobile still? What do I do? So, I just work for, I'll just call it a tech company. I do operations for a tech company. So, yeah, I have a very serious, like, you know, 9-to-5 job, and then I come home and play video games all day. Like, I made the mistake of informing my coworkers that I had a YouTube channel, and then they all became super curious and concerned. And then it occurred to me that if any of them actually found my YouTube content, my YouTube videos they wouldn't be so much shocked by, but, you know, like my Storytime stream might have a hard time getting a little respect for some people at work if they saw some of that. But I don't care. If someone finds it, good for them, I guess. It would be very awkward, though. Be kinda funny. I'm mainly saying the word tech company because, I mean, Corn, you probably could figure it out. If I said tech company in Philly area, and I'm afraid to tell you what the company name is, you would probably have a good idea of what the company actually is. Considering it's essentially the only tech company in Philly. So much. Yeah. It's one of those places where it's not always the easiest to say you work for them. Even though they take care of us, most people don't like them too much. But it's like, I'm on a good team, I like the kind of work that I do. They definitely take care of their employees, so it's hard to not be happy working there. Like, I've actually worked there since college. Like, I never assumed that I would be working at one company for a long-ass time, but ended up just always finding something new to do there. So, kept myself interested, kept finding new stuff to work on. They've done a good job for me. So I got nothing bad to say, personally. And things are getting a lot better than it used to be, that's for sure. When I first started working there, it was still very much not a tech company. These days, it's kind of transitioned into more of a tech company. Good deal, mister. Thanks for hopping in, man. Yeah, we'll definitely chat later. I'm very curious to see where we take this thing. It's so weird, right? Like, I feel that way whenever I'm interviewing candidates. Like, some of them will look me up on LinkedIn and be like, oh, so I noticed you've worked here for, like, a really long time, like... And then I always have to go into the spiel about how I assumed I would never work at one place for that long of a period of time, but, you know, it's a testament to the company, if nothing else, that they've kept my interest this long and I haven't really felt compelled to go anywhere. Oh no, there's no Keylime Discord. There's just, me and Mister were chatting about something else, but if you're looking for me on Discord, I'm just in the Gems of War community Discord. So if you, like, just go searching around in there, you'll just see me in there. I'm, like, listed as a streamer, so you can pretty readily find me. Or you could, go to this, and that's this. Nope, this. Oh, it's so hard to do. This. This is my Discord username if you just wanted to add me that way. It's the quick and easy way to get a hold of me if you're looking for it. Just realized I didn't have the game up. I kinda can't wait to figure out what this video thing's gonna be with Mister. And I don't know what this song's about to do, but I'm kinda into it already. Oh man, I was just starting to think about what was the first EDM, like, music that I ever started listening to. I think it might have been, God, I was about to say the Blue Man Group, that's not it. Is the frickin', the I'm Blue Dabba Dee Dabba Die, like, album? Jesus Christ, who was that band? I mean, their song was called Blue, but I'm trying to remember what the band was. Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts. Sandstorm. I mean, Sandstorm was really good. I don't think that was the one that kind of, like, got me into it, though. I'm pretty darn sure that it was, yes, Eiffel 65. That's what it was. That album was actually really, really good. Like, there was some songs on there that just, like, they weren't popular at all, but they just had such a good vibe to them. Like, the Blue song was fine, but that wasn't even, like, my favorite song on that album. Like, they had a song called, like, Living in a Bubble and Too Much of Heaven. And they had a song about video games, like I was in heaven as a kid. I was like, this band gets it. Because I definitely remember at that period of my life, I was flipping around between, like, Korn's latest album and then, like, Eiffel 65 is my other one. Wheel spinny spins. So much, almost. This team is so crazy because as I magic pump myself, I'm also magic pumping Davinia, who's giving me more magic. And every time I do these 4 matches, I might get 4 magic. Like, this guy just gets, like, pumped and pumped and pumped and pumped. And then I get more survivability. Like, I think this team might actually scale all the way. I don't even know. It just might. Well, I mean, of course, I was, like, you know, listening to Linkin Park back then, too, and whatever other nonsense. Actually, some fun, embarrassing story about me. So I don't know if you guys ever had, the Box music channel. It was like same idea as MTV. Basically, they're just playing music all the time, or like MTV back then. But the box was like a channel where you could request music. Like you would pay $2 on the phone or something like that, and they just play a music video that you chose. And I would totally request Britney Spears' Hit Me Baby One More Time, because if you requested that song, or no, I would request the Backstreet Boys, Quit Playing Games with My Heart, I think. Because if you requested that song, they would play the new Britney Spears song for free. So I liked both of those songs, and I played it. So that was what, 90s kid or early 2000s Keylime was doing. Being the coolest guy you've ever met. On the monkey bodies? Why do I feel like you're talking about Do It Like They Do on the Discovery Channel, whatever that song was? I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. It was like that comedy song where talking about effing. It's like that, you and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Like that song? Yeah, the Bad Touch. There you go. You got it. Damn, I forgot about that song completely. Bloodhound Gang, there you go. This is actually a music stream for folks just tuning in that don't know. All we actually do is talk about music, apparently. If you feel like talking about Gems of War, I'll do it. But really, it's the Nostalgia 90s Kids stream. Clearly. Man. So we're up to 140, and I still haven't really broken a sweat at all with any of these fights. This is kind of insane, considering this is not a team that I ever intended to climb with. But it doesn't seem like it sucks yet, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. Oh man. So, I'll never forget. So, like, I was actually in theater at one point, if you can imagine. I know, me in theater. But, whatchamacallit? In theater before a show, everyone would go into the band room and crank break stuff from Limp Bizkit and go bananas. Like, absolutely berserk. Like, I'm pretty sure one kid actually broke a bunch of tables and stuff like that. And it was so weird, because, like, we would go from doing that to, like, being all, like, grooved out, listening to, like, The Other Side by the Red Hot Chili Peppers and stuff like that. It was such a weird group of people. Like, all the band people, or not band people, all the drama people were super cool, but, like, definitely get why theater kids get that stigma in school growing up. Because that was some weird stuff. I should have known that I would be making YouTube content at that age. I've always been someone that just likes to be the center of attention, clearly. Why do I feel like this is the Social Network song? Oh no, it's not. It just sounds like it is. I think we had this response last time. Oh man, Santeria. That's a really good one. My dad actually recently gave me an old CD that I had made back in the day. And there was some really weird music on it. I think my favorite that was on there, though, there was like End Together Now, where it was like Limp Bizkit and Method Man. I still know like most of the words to that song. Uh-oh, this is becoming the midlife crisis stream. We're all like, oh my god, what's happened to my life? Oh man, Basement Jaxx is really good too. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Yeah, the first concert that I ever proper went to was like a Bad Religion Blink-182 concert, I think. That was a pretty sweet one. Almost misclicked that. Triple damage. Just hurt the bird. I think what's also nice about this team is that it's insanely mindless. Like, I am not paying attention pretty much at all. And I'm just winning. I mean, I was a super straight-laced kid growing up. Like, my first year of college, like, I didn't drink at all. I drank, like, a couple times in high school. But, I mean, pretty much didn't do anything that rubbed against the fold. It was, like, very, you know, like, I was kind of friends with everybody. I wasn't friends with, like, just the popular kids or just the, like, hacky sack group or just the band kids. Like, I was kind of, like, mixing all over the place. But, I never really got into, like, drinking or smoking. It wasn't until I became older and fell apart as a human being that I tapped into all my vices. Oh man, you're so lucky you get to go to Ultra. That sounds like such a good time. Like, even just watching it on, like, when they're streaming it, it's so good. Like, I could just leave that stream on all day and watch it. The thing that I was most upset about with Ultra was, Pendulum came back. I don't know if you guys know who Pendulum is, but, like, they were probably my favorite band. They probably still are one of my favorite bands, but they don't exist anymore. And they were like, they came back for Ultra, I think it was 2 years ago, and they played a set, and it was so good. It was like a combination of Knife Party and Pendulum, and I was just like in heaven. And they talked about coming back and making an album like last year, and they still haven't done it. I haven't read up on it, but I'm assuming they just broke up again. Makes me so mad, because Pendulum was so good. Yeah. What is his name? Mark Squire or something like that, right? He is so good. He did the vocals for one of his more recent ones. It starts with an M, I can't remember it. But I mean, he's just got that voice that's so distinct, like, you know it's him immediately when he starts singing. $70 damage on Worldbreaker? God damn. We did it. Monophobia, that's the one. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We have reached the end of the stream and got the Specto Patronum portrait. Wisdom. Why not? Ooh, and I can donate another LT. Hell yeah, for me. Ooh. Yeah. At least I better be able to donate another LT. Watch, I'm like... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Another one. And another one. Come on, Mythic. Boo. My poor little key stash. Starting to build for the next one. Oh, man. Whew. Well, at least I didn't have to touch any of my gems, actually. That's pretty darn nice. But, alas, that is the end of the stream for today. All of you guys were super awesome today. It was, like, probably some of the best conversation on stream chat that we've had. Very little Gems of War chat, but super good amounts of other chat, so that's always super exciting. As you can see from the thing here, we're actually getting pretty darn close to that 1,000 stream. I do have all of my assorted torture devices here, so it's looking like it'll probably be next weekend, so the moment I know when it's going to be, I'll try and set it up as early as I can and actually advertise it. I think this will probably be the one time I actually advertise it on Reddit. Just because I feel like it's an important stream for me, I kind of want it to be as big as I can, so... yeah, thank you guys all for hanging with me for a little bit. Now, go enjoy yourselves for the weekend. Get the hell out of here. I'll see you guys later. Love you all. Mwah.